Formula One is in turmoil as a leak exposes Ferrari's 2026 front wing designs, sparking immediate protests from rival teams. The paddock is buzzing, and the FIA is under intense pressure to act, but no one knows how far this could go. Insider sources suggest Ferrari's active aerodynamic system could dramatically alter cornering, straight-line speed, and race strategy, potentially giving them a lead before the first race. Every rival is racing against time to interpret the leak and defend their championship hopes. The leaked documents reportedly reveal over 50 wing configurations tested under dynamic hydraulic systems, with secret modes optimized for both high downforce and low drag. But the full extent of Ferrari's advantage remains a mystery, with only a few engineers fully understanding the data. Later in the video, we'll uncover why this leak is terrifying the entire grid, how teams are scrambling behind closed doors, and the internal FIA struggles to rule on what's legal. The truth behind Ferrari's 2026 wing could reshape the season before a single race even begins. What you're about to see is unlike anything the paddock has faced before. Ferrari's 2026 Aero leak has thrown the Formula One paddock into unprecedented pre-season turmoil. Rival teams, including Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren, have formally demanded the FIA investigate and take action, claiming that Ferrari's front wing may offer a decisive advantage. Sources suggest the leaked data includes intricate hydraulic systems capable of dynamically adjusting downforce and drag throughout a lap. The implications of such a system are staggering, potentially affecting cornering performance, straight-line speed, tire management, and early championship standings. The paddock has never faced such a tense combination of technical innovation and regulatory ambiguity before. At the heart of the controversy is Ferrari's dual-mode front wing, reportedly tested in over 50 different configurations. Insider reports describe Mode Z for maximum downforce and Mode X for minimal drag, providing adaptability across corners and straights. Competitors are racing to analyze these configurations, attempting to understand how the hydraulic system might affect lap times across various track layouts. The uncertainty surrounding the wing has created a pre-season environment dominated by speculation and defensive engineering, where rivals must weigh aggressive development against potential regulatory penalties. The FIA has come under intense scrutiny as teams await clarity on the legality of Ferrari's hydraulic wing. Historically, delays in ruling on complex technical matters tend to benefit the innovating team, as competitors hesitate to implement bold changes without certainty. This regulatory limbo forces rival engineers and strategists into a defensive posture, carefully balancing innovation with compliance. Every simulation, wind tunnel test, and track session carries additional weight as teams attempt to anticipate Ferrari's potential edge without violating technical rules. Ferrari's internal Project 678 program appears to have been one of the most ambitious aerodynamic initiatives in recent F1 history. Reports indicate that engineers tested the wing extensively, integrating it with the nose and underbody to maximize airflow management. This integration could allow the car to maintain optimal aerodynamic efficiency across a range of speeds and track conditions, giving Ferrari a hidden advantage that rivals are struggling to quantify. Early testing feedback from drivers suggests that the system is highly responsive, enhancing both mechanical grip and aerodynamic balance in ways that competitors have yet to replicate. Strategically, the leak has caused rival teams to reassess all pre-season preparations. Engineers are recalibrating aerodynamic maps, suspension setups, and tire allocation strategies in anticipation of Ferrari's potential performance gains. Every wind tunnel session, CFD simulation, and on-track test is now scrutinized for insights into the hydraulic wing's behavior. Even small miscalculations could result in measurable lap time deficits, meaning that teams must treat each pre-season decision with heightened caution and strategic foresight. The psychological impact on drivers is also significant. Knowledge of a potentially hidden advantage influences qualifying tactics, race pacing, and overtaking strategies. Drivers must mentally prepare for corners and straights that may respond unpredictably due to the adaptive front wing. This cognitive strain underscores that modern Formula One success relies as much on mental acuity and strategic anticipation as on mechanical performance. Teams are now operating under a dual challenge, optimizing car performance while mitigating the psychological effect of Ferrari's unknown advantage. Finally, the implications of this leak extend beyond immediate performance concerns. The FIA's eventual ruling on the legality of Ferrari's system will set a precedent for movable aerodynamic devices, affecting development philosophies, budgets, and strategies across the grid. Project 678 represents a test not only of Ferrari's engineering prowess, but also of the governing body's ability to enforce rules in a rapidly evolving technical landscape. The paddock is watching closely, aware that the outcome could redefine pre-season strategy and competitive dynamics for the entire 2026 season. The leaked Ferrari 2026 front-wing data immediately reverberated throughout the paddock, exposing technical innovations that rival teams had not anticipated. Sources indicate that the hydraulic system within the wing can adjust the angle of attack dynamically, optimizing downforce and drag lap by lap. While Ferrari maintains that the system is fully compliant with FIA regulations, competitors such as Red Bull, Mercedes, and McLaren are conducting detailed simulations to understand potential performance gains. Even minor aerodynamic improvements can translate into tenths of a second per lap, creating an early season advantage that could significantly impact championship standings. At the center of the controversy is the wing's dual-mode capability, with Mode Z for high downforce in corners and Mode X for minimal drag on straights. This versatility allows Ferrari to tailor aerodynamic output to specific track sections, enhancing both cornering stability and straight-line speed. Rival engineers are attempting to model the system's behavior under varying airflow conditions, tire wear, and fuel load, but the complexity of the hydraulic adjustments makes accurate predictions exceedingly difficult. This uncertainty has forced teams to adopt a more defensive and reactive development approach during pre-season testing. The leaked information also reveals that Ferrari tested over 50 different configurations of the front wing and nose, combining CFD simulations with wind tunnel validation to optimize airflow and underbody interaction. This extensive experimentation has likely provided Ferrari with critical data for pre-season setup and simulation work. Rival teams are now under pressure to evaluate whether their own aerodynamic packages can be adapted to counter the potential gains, or if they need entirely new development concepts. The dual-mode system amplifies the stakes, as it may perform differently across a variety of circuits, from high-speed tracks to technical street circuits. The FIA's delayed response has created additional tension. Although formal protests have been lodged, no ruling has been issued, leaving teams in a regulatory limbo. Historically, such ambiguity favors the innovating team, as competitors hesitate to pursue aggressive aerodynamic changes without regulatory clarity. This situation has forced rival engineers to carefully consider every pre-season decision, from wing profiles to suspension setups, ensuring that no step is taken that could later be deemed illegal. The delay amplifies the uncertainty, turning routine pre-season development into a high-stakes strategic exercise. Psychological pressure on drivers is another critical factor. Awareness of Ferrari's potentially hidden advantage can alter qualifying strategy, race pacing, and overtaking maneuvers. Drivers must mentally prepare for corners and straights that may behave unpredictably due to the adaptive front wing. This added stress highlights the interplay between technical innovation and psychological readiness in modern Formula One, where driver confidence can be just as decisive as car performance. Strategically, rival teams are recalibrating pre-season programs to mitigate potential performance deficits. Engineers are reviewing aerodynamic maps, adjusting suspension geometries, and recalculating tire strategies to anticipate how Ferrari's system may behave. Even slight miscalculations could lead to measurable lap time losses, emphasizing the importance of accurate simulation and defensive preparation. Teams are increasingly focused on predictive modeling, attempting to anticipate Ferrari's performance envelope before it is fully confirmed on track. Finally, the broader implications extend far beyond immediate performance considerations. The FIA's eventual ruling on the legality of Ferrari's hydraulic wing could set a precedent for movable aerodynamic devices and influence development philosophies across all teams. Project 678 is not only a technical breakthrough, but also a test of regulatory boundaries and competitive strategy. The leak has turned pre-season into a high-stakes environment where technical innovation, strategic foresight, and regulatory interpretation dominate, ensuring that tension and drama persist well before the first race of the 2026 season. The true twist of Ferrari's 2026 front wing leak lies